That was my modeling book. Does being more attractive help you make more money in sales? What do you guys think? I'll say yes. On average, more attractive people tend to make more money in sales. I think that's just a fact, and I think you see this a lot. So, why it does help. First impressions happen fast. So, why being attractive can help? People are going to make snap judgments in seconds. And if you're perceived as attractive, you often get more attention. You're going to get more initial trust. You're going to get more of a willingness to people to listen. It gives you an opening advantage, especially in cold outreach or networking or listing appointments or just talking to people. Uh, we've been kind of taught this all our lives, haven't we? We probably get the door open more often, probably get more smiles, more friendly. I've seen this happen, when you're door knocking, and let's say I've been on both sides of the spectrum. So I've been heavy, unattractive, okay, for sure, and I've been in for me, really good shape also. There was a huge difference. Being in better shape absolutely helps. Okay, second thing is halo effect. Okay, this is real psychology. This is well documented bias. It's called the halo effect. And people unconsciously assume that if someone looks good, they're also more competent, more trustworthy, more successful. The bias can translate into higher close rates, bigger commissions, faster relationship building. Another thing, and I think this is actually the biggest one for me personally, as I work hard to, get in my best shape and what I've actually observed. I've seen it where it's a confidence thing, like for the person, for myself at least, for sure. So attractive people are often treated better, which builds confidence, which then improves performance, which then leads to more sales. But the key really is confidence is the real driver, not just the looks. It's not just the physical appearances, but it's how I feel about it. And that's why you'll also see this. Confident people, even regardless of the look, tend to do better. When they have complete belief in themselves, do I think it would enhance it if they were in the best shape? Absolutely. But I think it would also be because they're more confident as well. But if you're pulling it off and you're extremely confident, I think it's going to help regardless of how you look or your attractiveness level. That adds to it for sure. Okay, now where people get this wrong, being attractive might help you get in the door of the sale, if you will, but it does not handle objections. It's not going to build long-term trust, right? If you don't do your part, it's not always going to help you get referrals, right? If we're not asking for them or doing an outstanding job. And it's not always going to close tough deals. We have to put in that effort to get those things done. So, if anything, relying on looks alone can actually backfire. Uh, People may trust you less if they sense it's all just surface. Okay, so, but what actually is going to make you the most in sales? Okay, top earners usually are going to win with energy plus presence. People remember how you made them feel. Hopefully, you guys will remember to like and subscribe below. Please get into my free or paid coaching programs so that we can help you out. Comment as well at what you've seen, if being attractive or not, how you've actually had that and your confidence level, and what your thoughts are on it, or for you personally, how you've noticed when you're in like the best time, the best physical shape, or when you've done everything you can to look your best, has it helped it? The skills, and then getting back to this. So energy and presence, your skills. So how you have your scripts, your objection handling, your follow up, consistency, doing the boring stuff daily. Okay, you know me, I'm gonna always mention it. Got to get those 10 real estate conversation or 10 sales conversation, depending on obviously which thing you're doing. Trust. This is going to be everything long term if they have trust in you and if they like you, right? So plenty of average looking agents crush it because they dominate these areas. So I can say, regardless of the shape, I'm going to perform really well because I certainly have confidence in myself, but I do all of the small things as best I can, and I'm always trying to improve. I just happen to focus a little bit on exercise and eating better. So if you saw on the thumbnail, you saw that before picture, which I'm 3 bills plus. I'm pretty big. Now I still did well, but it's much easier when you're a little bit more confident in yourself, right? Or being on YouTube or social media. you're probably going to get those clicks a little bit easier. I'm sorry, it's just the truth. So, got to improve. You want to be the best version you can. I think that helps your confidence. You can certainly pull it off, but it's easier, at least for me, when I am in better shape or, and feeling more confident about myself or, my physical appearance or attractiveness. Okay, so instead of worrying about what you control, do your best. Clean, sharp appearance, right? If clothes, fit clothes, grooming, doing those things, strong body language, positive eye contact, right? Clear communication, high energy. That's going to probably give you 80% of the benefit without relying on genetics. Now, the other 20% I'd still work for. I would still, get your steps in, work out, build muscle, do the things that you can do to be your best because it will give you that confidence. And I think that ultimately will help you. So, and now here's real talk, right? Attractiveness will certainly help with the first meeting, and it might help on the other areas. But authority plus trust and the likability will ultimately lead to it. So make sure you're following up relentlessly, know your numbers, control the conversations, build confidence in clients. But also be your best. Why not? Life is short. So put in the work, do what you have to do, eat just slightly less or a little bit more healthy, work out just a little bit more. Just try to improve a little bit each day and it will build on it. I certainly try to do this and I'm always trying to improve, but I'm going to promise you this. I do think it helps, maybe not quite as much as people think, certainly at the beginning, but the most important part is your confidence. So absolutely you can do it. I hope that you like, comment below, and I want you to believe in yourself that you can absolutely improve and do all the other things. And I think it all comes together as that package. So, all right, guys, hopefully that helps. I think this was kind of a fun topic, actually, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much. Have an amazing rest of your day.